So what do we all do? Well, as you can tell, when I'm greasy and dirty, that means we grease the truck. I have an air leak. Are we back with you? I think my fan clutch is bad. I thought it was this leak in the airline supplying it, but no. I think it's coming from inside my fan clutch. But it's still holding it, and when you start it up, she's not spinning freely. I'll be darned. Well, I didn't do that. What I did do though is we greased it all up. Every greaser on the truck got nice and thoroughly greased. We put some new fuel filters on. I only had the red ones. A lot of you are going to say, why don't you run Caterpillar? Caterpillar fuel filters are just too good. They are really good, like the microns in them, man. They don't let anything through them. And with the fuel that you get at these truck stops nowadays, or you'd be changing fuel filters every other day with those, which I'm not saying they're bad. You should probably run them, but I usually run Fleet Guard or lube refiners. I don't know if I've ever ran the red ones before, but that's what I had in my side box, so that's what got put on the truck. Tighten some nuts up. That front differential that we had all that work done, I don't know if the sun is hitting it wrong to where you guys can't see it. That's all soaked, that's all leaking. And I actually thought, oh great, I put all that money into this and it's leaking. Well, I took the wrench to 1, 2, and 3 of those nuts there, and all 3 of them were finger loose. So I snugged those up nice and tight. We'll see if it leaks now. Of course, went around with the gauge, put the air gauge on all the tires to make sure they're all where they need to be. You're gonna see some sweat. Yes, we are at the end of September, and it was 92 degrees out, so I picked a great day to do it. Other than that, I think I rattled it off. Fuel filters, fixed the nuts, checked the tires, greased everything up, topped off all 3 boxes. But before winter, I need to change the oil in both front differential, rear differential, and transmission. I just didn't want to do it today. It's just too hot, and the next time I do it, it'll probably be too cold. But we'll make it work. I think she's ready to roll in the wise of that kind of stuff. I have a hanger bearing that I need to get replaced. It's not out, but it just doesn't look that good. I wish hanger bearings were greasable. It's if you don't know, it's a bearing in your drive shafts, in between drive shafts, and they're not greasable. But it's not out, but it just looks like it's about ready to, so I want to replace it. I don't know what else. I'm going to take the hose, wash out the radiator, air to air, and the AC condenser. No, I'm not going to pull them apart. You know, we don't run in that much dirt and that much bugs, so where when I wash them out, I can usually get everything out of it and never have any troubles, but they do need washed out real nice. Other than that, we'll wash the truck up, get it ready to go, and we are going down to Tuxanani, I don't know. We're going down to Kansas. I just cannot remember the name of it. We've been there before. I'll spell it out when we get into the truck and get to rolling. We only got, I think, about 1 more week. Did I put all this stuff away? We only got about 1 more week of trucking, then we're going to be off for a month. I'm giving Harvest 1 month. Man, I told Lance I'd give him the month of October to be able to help him out, but then we got to get right back into this thing and keep its wheels moving. So yes, some of you were very concerned if I was going to be farming this year, and yes, we are going to be farming. I didn't do silage. I backed out of that. I'm going to truck during beans and most likely run the grain cart during corn again. So if you're new to the channel, that's what we did last year during harvest. It's for a buddy of mine that just lives about 20 miles north of me. See, you guys probably can't see that, but it is spotless in between the radiator, the air-to-air, and the AC condenser. It's spotless in there. I don't think the new trucks you can do that with, but I can see right in there. I can see right in there. I can still fit the hose back here. No pressure, so we're not bending fins over or anything. So it's nice and clean now. Gotta water your German every once in a while. It's so clean. I just spent 3 hours, probably a little bit more than 3 hours, shining that truck up. Like I said in the previous video, it only leaks when the truck is shut off. It's the only time it leaks. A new hose is ordered though. I don't know if I've ever seen a chrome dog. You always know if you got one of those puppies on the back of your trailer and your trailer's had proper maintenance and proper care, you're pulling the best one out there. You're supposed to be open. Why aren't you open? There's no road work going on that bridge. Just open it up. I guess we're gonna go into Sioux City now. I've learned to stop saying the name of the town that we're going to if I have no clue how to say it. Here's one for you. Tonganoxie, Kansas. It's just west of Kansas City, Kansas, off of Interstate 70. I think it's about 250 miles to get from Sioux City down to there. And then once we get unloaded there, we're going to mosey on to Dodge City, Kansas. So at the end of this video, if everything goes right, we should have about 615 miles under our belt, and it'll probably be daylight when we end this video. But I really need to end this video in Dodge City, Kansas. In the wise of weather, it's still holding strong. As you can see, we have a lot of rain that we're gonna find. So the 3 hours of washing the truck, not worth it. It's easier just to go to the Beacon, give them 55 or 80 bucks to get her cleaned up, because at the end of the day, that was 3 hours. I could have easily been doing other things, but I didn't. I didn't. Oh, there it is. It's raining already. We're not even on the interstate yet, and it's already starting to rain on us. Temperature's still holding solid. We're up in the upper 80s right now. Humidity, well, it's raining, so we know what the humidity and the dew point are doing. Right now we're in Sloan, Iowa. We just topped off our tanks, getting ready to get onto the interstate. If all goes right, we should land ourselves in Punxsutawney Phil, Kansas, probably right around that 2 o'clock in the morning. stop here in St. Joe, Missouri to stretch the legs out a little bit, clean the windshield, get all the bugs off of it. We ran into some heavy rain just south of Council Bluffs. That wind came up pretty good. And then a few little chunks of hail, nothing too bad though. We're about 65 miles from our destination right now. It's been a long time since I've been into this Love's here. I'm not for sure, but I think they've remodeled it. They haven't done anything, you know, with the pumps and the garbages and the diesel and the disgusting part of it. But I think they've remodeled the inside of that Love's. I had forgotten to tell you guys what we are bringing down here. We're bringing down here 43,000 pounds of pork lungs. I think I finally got something that all of you are going to agree you do not eat for human consumption. It goes to dog food, right? Please tell me none of you eat pork lungs. Please. Right there's number one. Travel agent told me that there will be 2 empty trailers down here for us to grab a hold of. Well, to pick from, to grab a hold of to take to Dodge. We're just going to be dropping this loaded one off and picking up an empty one. And right there's our second empty one. Look at that right there. See that radar? You see how that's all bunched up? That's all bunched up right around the house. I talked to Dad at about 10:30 last night or tonight, and he had told me that the weatherman had said that the rain was almost done. So I thought maybe my radar was screwy because that big yellow blob's right over the house. And no, radar is just fine. For the past probably 5.5 hours, that storm has been setting right on home and in all the surrounding Monona County, Ida County, Woodbury County. It hasn't moved. It hasn't moved at all. It's actually intensified quite a bit right around there. That I'm anxious to see how much water we get. Welcome to Alma, Kansas. This is where I get those some fried pies. Not my favorite place to get a fried pie, but they have fried pies, and they're not too shabby either. We're not going to make my original goal. My original goal was for us to run another 250 miles, 200 miles, and well, let me see here. Yeah, we only ran 450 miles today, and it's already 4:30 in the morning. We got held up for a little bit back there. Not long, just long enough to make me tired, I guess. I did too much. I did too much today. If you're gonna run nights and you're at the house, it's really hard to wake up late in the day, lay around and save energy, and I don't know what you can do. Night shift workers, graveyard shift workers, you guys know what I'm talking about. Well, I did too much today, and I always tell the wife and mom and dad, if I get tired, I'm just gonna stop. And well, I'm tired. Not like, pinching myself to stay awake, or hitting my leg, or pulling nose hairs out. Ooh, that baby will wake you up. I'm not that kind of tired, but I got us close enough to where we can get to Dodge and still make it back up to Dakota City in one round, and was my main concern right there. But no, we didn't make it. You got to know when to fold them. How's that? Kenny Rogers, was it right? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to cry. Come on. I can't remember it. Alright, that's it. I'm rambling. You guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.